Most probably you have seen this symbol before. Maybe you have even used it in your clothes as jewelry, or you have seen it in a demonstration. But do you know what is its true origin and meaning? In the year 1958, the British artist Gerald Holtom was commissioned by the Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament to create a symbol against nuclear proliferation. He combined the letters N and D of the semaphore alphabet to create a symbol which would be used in demonstrations in Great Britain and then all around the world. What Gerald Holtom didn't take into account is the fact that this symbol already existed, and it has been used for centuries, for example in ancient Rome, during the Middle Ages, and more recently by the Nazis. The symbol represents nothing but the rune of death. It is the inverted tree of life, which signifies death, war, and destruction. But how could this possibly happen? How did Gerald Holtom arrive at this idea? This is the explanation in his own words. I was in despair, deep despair. I drew myself. The representative of an individual in despair with hands palm outstretched outwards and downwards in the manner of Goya's peasant before the firing squad. I formalized the drawing into a line and put a circle round it. When we look at Goya's painting 3 de Mayo in Madrid, the first thing that becomes evident apart from the general ambience of terror, anguish and death is that the person which is about to be executed has his hands up and not down. Why then were the hands drawn down in the symbol? The answer is very simple. Initially, the idea was that the symbol would point upwards. In the end, it was decided to lower the arms of the cross because they didn't want the symbol to be associated with Christianity. It wasn't taken into account, however, that this symbol turned upwards represents the tree of life across the whole world. The concept of the holy tree, the tree of the world or the tree of life, exists in countless cultures. It is not an exclusive property of any single group or nation, but an idea that transcends borders. It is a universal symbol with a positive value. It signifies peace, freedom, well-being, and progress. The rune of death, however, represents hate, conflict, hostility, intolerance, racism, and war. This is not an artificial invention, but we can observe it in the shapes of nature and, of course, in the human body. It is really an intuitive matter, innate, positive, and negative. A positive symbol has been distorted into a negative one because of the ignorance regarding history, psychology, nature, and life itself. A negative symbol naturally will not make us killers, but it will certainly have an effect on our consciousness, however small it may be. People who are unbalanced will be significantly more affected, which is a serious problem as most leading positions in governments are held by such people. Earth humans must stop using the rune of death as symbol of peace because it promotes all that is negative and promotes prejudice, irrationality, aggressiveness, and eventually leads to destruction. Instead, they should use the true symbol of peace, which represents the striving of the entire creation for an harmonious development for peace, tolerance, equality, and it contains all the positive and progressive values of life.